जिसको मिल जाए वो हो जाए मालामाल। एक तू ही धनवान है गोरी, बाकी सब कंगाल।
Welcome back to the US. You're returning with a concert after so many years. Why the long gap?
Well, I've been really working hard on most of my creative projects. And generally what happens is that creative work takes away a lot of time. Plus I've had many commitments in terms of various other parts of the world. Though I've always missed coming to US because coming to US is a great experience. It's such a vast country, so it's fun performing across the country, which is so huge. सबको मालूम है मैं शराबी नहीं, फिर भी कोई पिलाए तो मैं क्या करूं।
So, what can the audience expect from this tour? And what's different this time around?
This time around, I have what I've tried to do is obviously there are certain numbers which are attached to my name, and there are certain numbers which audience would always demand. So obviously, I would be singing those songs. For example, Chitti Aayi Hai. I cannot get off the stage without singing Chitti Aayi Hai. Chitti aayi hai, chitti aayi hai, चिट्ठी आई है वतन से चिट्ठी आई है।
Why do you think this song is still as popular today as it was when you first sang it?
Well, you have a very good question there. In fact, I'm asking the same question, to be very honest. In the sense that what's so special about this song? That it's been around. Naam, the film was released in 1986, and it's in August. And it's 27 years now since Naam, the film was released, the song was released. And even today, it has the same effect, it has the same impact on people, on the audiences, as what it was 27 years back.
कम खाते हैं, कम सोते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा हम रोते हैं। चिट्ठी आई है, चिट्ठी आई है, चिट्ठी आई है।
Anything which touches your heart, anything which has content which is intense and which is real, will always stay, which will always linger on your mind. Chitti Aayi Hai, as you know, is a universal sentiment. It just does not apply to one caste or creed or one country. It applies to people across, human beings across the globe. So I guess that sentiment is so very special, and it's that sentiment which is keeping the song alive.
आजा उम्र बहुत है छोटी, अपने घर में भी है रोटी। चिट्ठी आई है, चिट्ठी आई है, चिट्ठी आई है।
Do you think ghazals are still as popular today as they were back in the 80s and the 90s?
Very much. In fact, the biggest example is the response to this tour which I'm doing to US. Ghazals are popular. Obviously, there is a rider to it. There is an underline to it, because obviously ghazals are not. I would say people are not euphoric about ghazals as they used to be. There was a time when there was an euphoria for ghazal singing, which may be lacking today. Music today in India is nothing but Bollywood. The only music which is being heard, which is being recorded, which is being marketed is Bollywood, Bollywood and Bollywood. So it's a very unfortunate development, because worldwide, music, every genre of music prospers. If you come to US, you realize that there are so many radio stations playing jazz, hip-hop, rock, pop. So there is space for every genre, there is space for every kind of music. Unfortunately, in India, they have shut all the spaces. And what has happened is that today, the only music which you are listening to is Bollywood. The only option you have is Bollywood. So if we get out of this rut, then maybe not only ghazal, but there are so many other beautiful genres of music. would prosper in India.
सिर्फ एक बार नजरों से नजरें मिले और कसम टूट जाए तो मैं क्या करूं, और कसम टूट जाए तो मैं क्या करूं.
So what are some of your famous poets and why?
Well, I have many favorites. I love Mir. I recorded Mir Taqi Mir. I love Daag Dahlvi. I have recorded Daag. Obviously, who doesn't love Mirza Ghalib? I'm recording Ghalib next year, somewhere in March, April. And apart from that, from the contemporary era, I loved the work of Ahmed Faraz Sahab, who passed away recently. My favorite from India is Zafar Gorakhpuri, Nida Fazli, Mumtaz Rashid.
पत्थर कहा गया कभी, शीशा कहा गया, दिल जैसी एक चीज को क्या क्या कहा गया.
Some of your most famous ghazals deal with Sharab. Why do you think this combination works so well?
There is nothing like Sharab and Ghazal actually. It's a perception, and it's a misunderstood phenomenon actually. In Urdu or Farsi, if you take Umar Khayyam for example, Umar Khayyam's life's work revolves around Sharab and Maikhana, and that man is considered as the biggest philosopher on this earth. So you can imagine that it's not necessary that Sharab is Sharab in literal sense. Sharab in Urdu has always been a symbol of intoxication. Intoxication could be intoxication of love, intoxication of money, intoxication of friendship. So Sharab is used to symbolize intoxication, and that's how it's used. It's very unfortunate that I've been misunderstood.
समा बांधती है शराब, गम का दौर हो या हो खुशी, समा बांधती है शराब. एक मशवरा है जनाब के, थोड़ी थोड़ी पिया करे.
So you just released a new album, Sentimental. What's different with this album as compared to the ones you did previously?
Well, Sentimental has some ghazals and some nazms, and it's an album which, in terms of sound, in terms of its approach, is very contemporary. But in terms of content, it's very, very traditional, and it's got some brilliant poetry. To mention one is a poem, a nazm actually, by a very renowned poet Tahir Faraz, who has written a nazm which is titled Mai, and it's an expression for mother, for Ma. So that particular nazm is really outstanding.
सब दुख सुख में ढल जाए, तेरी बाहें जो मिल जाए मुझे खुदाई.